Hello there, my name is Mrs. Stewart and I am the head teacher of Shaldon Primary School. We are thrilled that you are going to be joining us in September, and I hope you're enjoying looking at all of the welcome materials and video guides that Mrs. White and Mrs. Cairns have been putting together to support your transition as you get ready to start school in September. We are especially looking forward to welcoming you into our school community. I know I'm biased, but the children and the staff at this school are tremendous, and they are going to be doing lots and lots of lovely things to make you all feel really, really welcome when you join us. So that's it from me for now. We will carry on being in touch with you over the course of the coming weeks. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Keep an eye on our website for our newsletters and our updates and our class news feeds. And I really look forward to seeing you very, very soon.
Hello and welcome to the new parents meeting for the new reception children starting in September 2020. I'm Mrs. White and I will be one of the teachers that will be teaching your children in early years foundation stage. I will be teaching on Mondays and Tuesdays, and Mrs. Cairns will be teaching on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Usually we'd be having this meeting in person, but due to current circumstances, obviously we're not going to be able to do that. So we've had to slightly alter the way we're doing it, but we'll cover the same content. Normally we'd be holding transition activities at school so your children get to know us and the building and the surroundings a little bit better, but obviously we can't do that either. So we're hoping to upload some videos of us telling stories and other activities so that your children can get to know us a little bit better before they start with us in September. We're really looking forward to welcoming your children and making this big and important step to starting school a really happy one. I'll be talking through what we normally cover in the meeting at school, and hopefully the PowerPoint will cover many of the things that you may be wondering and questions that you may have. If we get to the end and there are things that you're still unsure of, you can email me with your questions and I will get back to you and answer those for you. The early years curriculum covers 7 areas, and they will work through those areas before they go into year 1 when they will start national curriculum. So those areas are literacy, reading and writing, maths covering number, shape and space, personal, social, emotional development, PSED, physical development, which not only covers PE but things such as fine and gross motor skills, making sure they can dress themselves and their knowledge about keeping fit, healthy and clean. Communication and language is the next area. Expressive arts and design, EAD, and understanding of the world. So what does the learning look like in EYFS? We follow the format of continuous provision in the EYFS curriculum. You will see a small group of children working with an adult when you come into the classroom. That might be myself, Mrs. Cairns, or one of our learning assistants. These guided group sessions increase over the year to prepare the children for their future learning. And we're lucky to have a lovely outdoor area which the children can go in whenever they want, so they've got access to that. The children will come home and say they've been playing a lot, and I can assure you the environment is set up in such a way that their learning will be taking place without them even realising. Each learning area will have an objective and an outcome, even though the children will not always realise this. We will be having short bursts of whole class teaching throughout the week. We record most of the children's learning through photos and observations through our online learning journey. Tapestry. Now, Tapestry is our online learning portal which you can download as an app onto a smartphone if you have a smartphone, iPad or a computer. We upload your children's learning to the platform, linking to the curriculum and informing you of their next steps. You can make comments on what your children have been doing. Also, you can upload any fantastic learning that the children have been doing at home or any adventures they've been on. And we use this as a sort of show and tell in the classroom in school, which the children really enjoy. You will also be sent an activation code so that you can get Tapestry up and going for yourselves. Sometimes the email activation code may come through in your junk email, so keep an eye out for that. We will be doing it by the end of the next couple of weeks, and this is how we will share videos with you before the children join in September, the videos I was talking about earlier. So we want you to be getting those up and going as soon as we can send you those activation codes. Your child also might want to send us a video to tell us about themselves, what they enjoy doing, maybe a favourite book, favourite toy, those sorts of things. So, starting school in September. With the current climate at the moment, we are unsure how and what this will look like. But we do have a proposed plan in place, and we'll keep you updated as we receive that relevant information. Therefore, some of the points we're about to make may change, may be subject to change. We're going to do a staggered start, as the children will not have had the opportunity to come and visit the class. We need to make this as smooth as possible for you and your children. We're going to start with smaller groups initially, so that they can get used to the environment and the adults they're going to be working with. Drop-off and pick-up times are going to be slightly different from normal school hours for the first week, just so the children don't become too overwhelmed, see lots and lots of people on the playground. So we hope that will make things smoother as well. Book bags. Your child will need to bring a book bag with them to school every day. We need those brought in so that they can carry their reading books, their reading records, and any letters that we may be giving them. Book bags are great because they fit into the boxes that we have in the classroom for them, and we do say no to rucksacks for reception children. Phonics. In the autumn term, there will be a more in-depth meeting to explain to you how we teach phonics and the terminology that we use alongside that. The children will learn 44 sounds and their corresponding letters, and they will learn to segment and sound talk short words once they've learned all their sounds. So that could be something like the word dog. We would sound talk it and segment it into d, o, g, dog. So the children would be understanding that by segmenting it and then blending it to form that whole word dog. Reading at home. Your child will be sent home with one reading book a week. We would encourage them to read the storybook at least 3 times. The first time will be for decoding, the second time for fluency, and the third time for understanding. This doesn't mean that they have to read the book all in one go, and we will be changing the children's books on a Friday. We would strongly be encouraging between now and your child starting school that they sing songs, rhymes and read poems, enjoying the rhyme and rhythm of words alongside you as much as possible. Also reading with your child as regularly as you can, just to develop that story language and that love of listening to and being involved with the book. School uniform. The school uniform we have is simple, smart and practical, and I'm going to read through the list that we have on the website, in the prospectus, which So the actual school uniform is grey trousers or a skirt, a white polo shirt, and a school sweatshirt or cardigan. We would ask that one of the children's jumpers or cardigans is one with a school logo. That is primarily for special occasions, more formal occasions such as concerts, or when they may be representing the school, or photos that we might be taking at school, or formal school starting photos, etc. Socks are grey or white, and only grey or white socks, and black school shoes. We do say sensible shoes. That means no trainers for the school shoes, because obviously longer term, if children are wearing trainers, it can be damaging for their feet as they're growing. So whilst they're fine for PE, they're not great and ideal for their school shoes. No open toes, sandals, Crocs. So a sensible pair of black shoes. In the summer, slight variation to that. Grey shorts are okay, and also we have red and white checked summer dresses. PE uniform, PE kit, is black shorts, and your child will be put into a coloured team, which they will need to have a coloured t-shirt for that team. And in Key Stage 1, we say plimsolls or trainers, but trainers that have Velcro, no laces ideally, because that's another thing for them to have to do. So for speed and for their independence, if they've got Velcro, that's even better. We would ask that your PE bag is well and clearly labelled with a nice big label for their name, and that every item of their uniform has a name in it, either a sewn-in label or an iron-on tag. That would even be down to their shoes being really clearly labelled, because obviously sometimes when they're starting school, lots of them have very similar school shoes and they don't always know which pair is theirs when we're changing for PE and so forth. So please, please, please make sure everything is very well and clearly labelled. Reminders. We've got a few reminders for you. Firstly, can you please make sure everything that you send to school with your child is named and labelled. Secondly, can you please make sure all toys and teddies are kept at home. We don't want any toys or teddies of their own to be lost or stolen. And thirdly, all children in Key Stage 1 and EYFS are entitled to a free school meal at lunchtime. FOSS. Okay, FOSS is our parent committee which do a lot of supporting for us. So FOSS stands for Friends of Shaldon School. We're incredibly lucky to have a great PTFA team who support the school and raise a lot of funds. Last year we were fortunate enough to have a new reading scheme which the PTA raised money for, so we're very grateful to them. If you could help at any events as a new parent, that would be really great. It might be something you want to get involved with. Great way to meet new people. You don't have to commit to it being on the committee all the time or being at every event, but just maybe if you could spare a little bit of time every now and again, that would be great. Any spare time would be great, and